everyone, and welcome to Into the Breach. I've been very excited to sit down and play this game for a while, ever since we've been playing the Fast and Furious Fallout and the shooty McGunsplat Gnarg explosion blood blah of Wolfenstein. I thought it would be nice to settle down and play something a little bit quieter, namely an apocalypse game. I don't quite see how those things actually work together now that I think about it. I wanted to go from less apocalypse and stress to something which is the apocalypse. I'm getting I'm getting ahead of myself. Point is, this is actually a really fun game. You remember FTL? You know, ages ago when we looked at that? Well, we're looking at something by the same studio, Subset Games. They decided to take the concept that they had and tweak it. The turn-based strategy for what is actually a high-action sequence. You'll see what I mean when we get into the game. There's a lot of weird concepts going on, and of course the writers make them gel perfectly together. It borrows a lot from classic monster movies, new and old, actually, as well as interesting concepts like time travel, and it blends it in with the gameplay elements that we know and love from FTL. But why am I talking about it when I can just show you? Jump into the game. We're going to start a new game, so we're going to abandon the timeline that we had. So, this is the cool thing that we have, right? Very similar to how FTL runs, that you get all your different ships and their different styles and classes. You get, your different mechs. So this is the Zenith Guard. We've got a laser mech, a charge mech, and a defense mech. Only the laser mech is really useful. The charge mech, it will hit another opponent, but in doing so will damage it, which is just useless. A burst beam, which is, it looks like Metal Gear. I mean, it's very intentional. So it will just shoot in a straight line with decreasing levels of damage for the number of enemies it hits, which is good, but also bad if you're trying to avoid hitting a friendly. And a defense mech, which will do nothing but use a tractor beam to pull enemies, and it will drop bubbles. Actually, the tractor beam is quite useful because there are levels that do have chasms and water, and some of the enemies will die if they get pulled onto certain tiles, and you can negate their attacks if you move them into certain areas, so it is quite clever. What are we going to go for? I'm actually going to change my guard, because I don't like the Zenith Guard. I am more partial to... Oh, I'm not sure if I want to go the Pulse Mech. They're quite cool, but I'm not quite keen on the Pulse Mech. There's always one that I just don't quite work with. Because you've got your sort of... They work in... You've got your main attack, you've got your sort of your main, your ranged, and a kind of a support. So I guess, like, combat, he's a big puncher. You've got your cannons, and you've got your Artemis, which is ranged. So they kind of come in, like, you've got a similar layout for each one. Blitzkrieg, I haven't played with the Blitzkrieg much. He's got lightning whips, I think. And that has, like, ranged, hooked, grapple, which is similar to the tractor beam that we had. So he has no offensive damage, but you can get upgrades for stuff. And they just launch boulders, and it will, I think the boulders will leave wreckage and debris? I can't remember. But we're going to go for the Rift Walkers, because I have the most success with them. And we get a Time Traveller. And the more you play, the concept is that as you play, you are essentially going back in time and averting a major disaster. Kind of like 12 Monkeys style. Well, no, not 12 Monkeys. 7 Days. Do you remember 7 Days? That was a great series. Why was it cancelled? Basically, you've gone back in time using this tech to prevent these bug monsters from taking over the world. Of course. And every time that you fail, you initiate a breach. So you travel back before you failed. So you're essentially, you keep restarting. You're caught in a time loop until you can save the day. Oh, he blinks. I didn't notice they blinked. And you can get time travelers, because each time you fail, only one can make the jump back. So, I think Ralph Carlson, he gains a plus 2 XP per kill, a reset turn, mech can move through Henry Kwan, he's quite cool. I might go for Henry. I think that's it. Yep, we'll go and let's punch some bugs. Right, so. Oh yeah, Henry. They've all got the quite nice little personalities. They're all. I wouldn't say this game has lore and it's fleshed out, but each of the leaders of the Rift Jumpers feels very unique and fleshed out. So we got an island. If you are from the future, you'll find our islands even far back in time than you expected. If not for the Vec, I would have loved to have given you a tour of old Earth relics. I don't know what accent I was going for there. So, each of these little red zones has a problem. And now you get the little star, that gives you corporate reputation, which you can spend for upgrades, or you get power, which will increase the overall health. You have health, and the islands have health. That health protects. That health is the power grid, which protects the whole world from being invaded by these beasties. So we're gonna shoot some beasts. Oh, I can already see that we got some fun times now. Right. Okay. Cool. So we got a Vec emerging here, so we can knock them back, kill them instantly. Shouldn't have started that fire, but it was always burning since the world's been turning, so we're okay. I would very much like to punch you in a mountain. Yep, there we go. Oh, he's got 2 XP already. That's nice. Unfortunately, that fire started. Sometimes you will have bonus objectives here. We've got to protect the power gen to protect the buildings. Once the buildings go down, we're done for. We like to try and avoid having fires because they can spread. Although if an enemy is sitting on a tile with fire, it will cause it to be injured. Right, since you're ranged, we can shoot you and you drown. Yes, that was cool. We can punch you and... yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. They can't do anything because there's no enemies. We're getting... I should point out that that's air support, so we're getting enemies being... excuse me, squeak chair. Enemies are... well, no, friendlies are actually being... dropping in on us. Haha. No pun intended. There we go. We'll move you to... no, we don't want to reset turn. You can do mini time jumps, which will actually undo a certain amount of time. So say if I lost a crew member, I could go and just undo that. Now we've got these guys, these bubble-headed squid dudes. They give enemies a buff. What I can do here, though, shoot you into there. Shoot. Oh, can I? I'm gonna take some XP damage. It's not brilliant. Oh no, wait. He's fine. What I can do, maybe, I can be very, very clever here. Can I move you? Oh crap! I can't move you. If there were a space back, I could have used the cannon to blast my guy like sideways. But it's okay. We can take the damage because we've got 1 turn and we're fine. Yes, because they're about to be bombed anyway. It's fine. Flame damage, but it's the end of the turn. They're fine. And that's how you play a level. I don't know if this is going to be a complete series, like Wolfenstein, or if we're just going to play and see how we go. But we've unlocked more levels. If there is an interest in this, let me know in the comments below, and we can see if we can play the whole game. So what do we want to do next? Oh, we didn't get... oh, blocks Vec from spawning. Oh, we didn't get that. Okay. We'll go for the Forgotten Hills, and we'll destroy the dam. Destruction of the dam in this region is a necessary evil. It will create a natural barrier between us and the burrowing Vec. Okay, cool. This is actually a pretty simple one, because I know what I'm doing straight away. Confirm. Let's see. Hostiles detected. Right. Okay. Since you can see that this blue guy, his attack actually has an arc, so if I knock him back 1, his attack moves. If I then do this, that'll knock my dude back, but it'll be okay, because I can do this. And we've already completed our objective. Brilliant. Okay, we are now stuck in the water, however, but this does actually give us an advantage on the field. We have to get out of the water first before we can attack, because otherwise our vehicles will be waterlogged. So now we've got a few problems. Maybe I've been a bit too cocky and I've destroyed the dam before, because I could have waited until the enemies had shown up. I probably should have waited. We can't reset our turn just yet. So we gotta live with that then. Okay. I'm gonna hurt this dude. The debuff won't take effect. The debuff is still in effect, but hopefully. We've still got this guy. Sometimes you just can't. No, I'm gonna go back in time. There we go. Time breaches. We just... brilliant. See, we've knocked him onto a spawning hole for a Vec. This means that when the Vec emerges, it will kill that dude. Because you take damage if you're sitting on a sort of, you know, an emerging spot. So that'll help. But I think also this blast damage... Ah, crap. It'll push him back. How the turntables, you know, that was hubris for me. It's like it was fated to always happen. That building must die, Final Destination style. And this is kind of like where the FTL elements come in, and you have to think ahead. So yeah, we've done some damage. And yeah, this is how the whole things can go bad. Things will go bad if you don't think ahead. Very much in the style of FTL. Actually, we've also mentioned Ben Prunty returns from FTL to make another amazing soundtrack. I got the special edition of this game just so I could get the additional audio, and it is great fun to listen to. Let's get rid of you so we can get rid of listening to all your debuffs. Oh, and they all die as well. Yeah, that's a weird thing. I think if they lose 1 health... Yeah, because they gain 1 health from him being around, so if you kill him quickly, he will lose his additional... Everyone will take 1 damage, meaning they'll all die. So that was actually kind of cool. I mean, our main objective was just to destroy the dam, and it's a little bit annoying we did lose a dude. But we can sort this one very quickly. Our big bulldozer here... And you, and then you. So it is very much like FTL meets Advance Wars meets Pacific Rim. Being the more modern of the giant robot versus the classic monsters trope. But I love this game. I'm hoping that there will be a strong modding community for it, in the same way that we had the Captain's Edition for FTL, along with, you know, custom... custom vehicles from other games, like how we had, you know, Millennium Falcon and stuff for FTL. I kind of want to get the Mega Deuce from Big O. That is a deep cut of obscure anime, and I'm sorry, but I absolutely love that series, because Big O would fit perfectly. Because, of course, in Big O, there are 3 main Mega Deuce that turn up. There's Big O, there's Big Foul, and there's Big Duo. And each actually have their own specific abilities. Big O is the melee, Big Duo is flight, and Big Foul is the submersible? So they all kind of have their own kind of distinctive, attack styles. So they would fit so beautifully in this game. So if there's anyone out there watching and knows how to mod, please, I am begging you, I need a Big O mod for this game, because that series rocked, and again, why was it cancelled? Fucking all my favorite shows get cancelled so many times. Okay, the Archivist's Hall. Take less than 3 damage and protect the coal plant, or kill at least 5 enemies and protect the coal plant. I mean, they both get me the same. It's just that one has tidal waves, and that's kind of cool. Tidal waves don't affect me, but they affect the Vec, meaning I have the advantage on this one. So I'm going to go with that one. I have to kill at least 5 enemies, though, to get the corporate goodiness. Which I think we can do. Yeah, we'll do that one. So you see this zone here is where we're going to get water coming in. If I had a flying vehicle, that would actually give me, again, a distinct advantage, because, of course, flying vehicles are not affected by the water. Threatened. Wee. Right. This is pretty simple. 1 potato. 2 potato. Place my potato for more. End turn. Yep. Because I can already use my long-range artillery to blast them. In fact, I could blast them straight into the water, depending on what they are. Oh, sweet, sweet Jiminy Cricket. That's beautiful. What health? How much health you got? That'll do 1 damage. But if I do this, then this, then this, splash. Oh, we're doing brilliant, and we've almost hit our quota. Unfortunately, we have set fire to the trees there. Gonna make things a little bit difficult, but it's gonna be out in a second. Okay, this is where it gets hard because we're now running out of space. But what? I think I can fix this. Right. 1, we need to get rid of Smashy here, because otherwise he's going to hit the building. I've clustered my guys too close together. Ah, snickerdoodles. I gotta kill him and fast. Right. Right. Because I've left my guy here, I can't really get them into that position to take the shot to stop them. So I need to find a way of... Well, actually, no, because I don't know where they're actually striking. Ah, they're only striking here. Really, so the buildings are not in any particular danger. So what I can do then is take Henry here. I gotta move this one, because otherwise the knock will knock them in the water. And I can't punch... We'll pop you here for the time being. Looks like we're just gonna have to make some concessions, because that'll kill you instantly. And I'll pop you there, and that move will end the turn. Yeah. And we protected the coal plant, and this dude's about to die anyway. I mean, if we get to no more turns, and we haven't... Oh, yeah, see, the Vec will retreat after the match is up, so no matter how many there are, you just have to survive, which is quite cool. I think we got 1 more before the boss region. Okay, preserved farms, nice. Defend the train. I like the defender train ones, they're quite quick, and they earn you a fair deal of reputation. I think after this, there'll be a massive earthquake, and I will have to defend the corporate HQ. Old Horace. I should do a voice for this guy. Sean Connery. He kind of looks like a bit of a Sean Connery. Old Horace here is the only diesel train left on the planet. That's not Sean Connery. I won't do a character voice. That isn't at the bottom of the ocean anyway. He's still going to be strong, carrying vital supplies across the world. Across the island. That's not a... World and island are very different. I live on an island, I should know. Okay, I've screwed up this formation already. Right. We've got to kill him first, because the buffs... Ooh, time pod! Ooh, nice. These are basically little bonus items that, if you grab early, can be super helpful. Right, so that Vec is going to block the train. Cool. Well, we better take care of him first, so... He's given a passive bonus, right. Cool, you've got 2 health. I'm gonna make your day horrible, mate. Right. Cool, recover the time pod. Now he must stay alive, otherwise we lose the time pod. Time pods can give us stuff like reactor cores, new pilots, or new abilities, which is all really, really, really handy. Considering everything's been done that I can do, we're gonna end our turn. Right. Okay, cool. Threatened. Don't move. Okay, that's not too bad, though. We can still make this work. I would very much, however, like to be able to not have to waste movement here. Ah, well. Kablamo! Okay. End turn. Train is almost there. We've got 1 guy spawning, and we can easily take care of them. Oh, that's super easy. Job done. Yep, continue. Bingo bongo. Woohoo! And we got a time pod, so let's find out what's inside. Ooh! Some sort of a powerful projectile that causes damage that will shoot her as well as the target. That's... no. Why would I need that? I suppose in a last ditch attempt it does 2 damage. Alright then, continue. Oh, seismic activity. It's a shame because I can only upgrade at the end. Drawn out by your offensive against the Vec, the Hive leader is assaulting the corporate HQ. Oh, yarts. It's that big Scorpiono. It's ugly and I don't like it. Take it away. Put you guys here, put you here on the other side. We can do a bit more of artillery shooting. It's my years of playing Advance Wars that have really given me the distinct advantage here. Feckadoodles. They're a long-range beastie. Oh, I hate these ones that do like a spinny swipe thing. Fucking hate it. I really do. Alright. We've got a... We can't move him. We gotta think carefully about this one. Okay. Okay, actually, no, we're in the best possible position. Take a step there. Take a step there. Take another hit, baby. Cool. They're gonna... He's gonna injure him, which will kill him. He's gonna miss with that shot, and hopefully kill anyone that emerges, but I think the emerging is gonna happen afterwards. Who cares? Right. Yeah, he's just killed his buddy. Cool, 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 cool. Ah, oh, fuck, he just got buffed. That's mean. Okay, we're just gonna play this tactic again then? I think we can play this tactic again. Not enough range on that though. Let's just do this. Nope, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do the button. How much damage will that do? 2. If I make 1 shot, that'll kill him. Yeah. Oh no, I'll only do 1 damage. Oh, poop. But hey, he's out of harm's way. Oh, he's just wobbling on my chair. Right, okay, so we need to take care of this guy because he's really buffing everyone. I don't like it. Oh, pants. Right, okay, I think I know how we can solve this one. David, meet Goliath. You. You. And then... Oh, piss. Piss, piss, piss and vinegar. They're probably going to hit the building. Let's do a bit of time travel. Wop, 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 wop. Ooh, we're still like stripping times gears when we do that. That is the best way to say it, I think. You know, just... Yeah, let's just make space-time all funny. What if we do this instead? We've used our reset, so we can't go again. But I need to protect that building, and I need to protect this building because I don't want to lose defense, the grid defense. So what if we take... The artillery doesn't have the range, and it just can't sit there. That's what we need. We need to improve your move. Next upgrade chance we get, we're going to improve your movement speed. I think the only thing we can do is punch. That knocks them back into there, and then see if we've got some... Because that's going to do 3 damage. That's going to kill those buildings outright, unless... No, there's nothing we can do. Ah, poopadickles. If only that had killed it in that 1 shot, we could have taken the shot and just, like, sideswept you. And Henry can't move. Well. I bet you a solution will become apparent afterwards, but we just gotta take this. We gotta take the hit. chance. Well, you're gonna die. Horribly for that. Shit, they're all the way over there. I don't know if we can kill them, actually, or we can just slow them down. That'll do. There we go. End turn. Yep. And... oh, they're gonna be the forest. That's not nice. But they've run away. It's not as what I'd hoped, but... oh. So we got a character promoted. We got what else should we get? Let's actually, yeah, we can spend some reputation. Let's do that before we end up. One new mech. Oh wow, yeah, because every time you level up, you get like +1 to your mech movement or health or something. So yeah, that's cool. We'll spend some reputation. So we've already got the unstable oh no, donate. Well, see, I would never really use the unstable cannon. So for reputation, launch 2 missiles, pushing 2 targets. Army clock cannon, freeze a tile to the right, but light fire. Repair drop. Shrapnel fire, non-damage that pushes tiles around. Well, these aren't good. But what I can do is sell that, buy some of this, and buy some of that, and heat converter Gemini missiles. Launch 2 missiles, damaging, pushing 2. Now I think they have to be in those specific tiles, but 3 damage, that's a good one to get. So what we'll do is we will install that, and we do actually have 2 generators, so we've got 2 reactor modules that we can use those. Cool. We'll test that out on the next island, but until then, that'll be for the next episode. Until then, you guys, stay safe, stay beautiful, stay awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.